Imagine a guilt-free chicken tikka or a hot dog with no meat in it or a completely vegan keema samosa. Well, those are options which are now not just available but getting more and more popular in India. If I were to talk about one key trend in 2021, it would possibly be the explosion of mock meats, where the number of products available, the number of companies supplying this has just grown. Of course, it has been fueled by more and more celebrities endorsing veganism and mock meats. But the true test is, does it really taste like the real thing? Now, Head of Innovation at Platter, a company which develops and sells mock meats as well. So, great to speak to you guys.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
This is going to be an interesting challenge. But, you know, for viewers who are not really familiar with the concept of mock meat, let me just begin by breaking it down. So, what is mock meat?
Mock meat is a plant-based replacement for every type of meat that is there. So we have kebabs, we have hot dogs, we have tandoori chicken, we have butter chicken. So it's a plant-based replacement of any kind of meat that you would like to eat, and that's what we create.
So why would I, Jay, tell me why would I, if I love eating butter chicken and I have no problem eating butter chicken, why would I have something pretending to be butter chicken?
I mean, the one main reason why people choose plant-based alternatives is definitely sustainability, but there's also a health angle to it, right? Where if you're, as you said, a avid meat eater and you want to eat meat every day of your life, at some point in your life that's going to catch up with you because of all the things that come with the baggage that comes with meat. And that's what plant-based meat alternatives avoid. They don't have the cholesterol, they don't have any of the nasty antibiotics, and that's why it's a healthier option for you to choose and make part of your daily living. It's something that you can choose on days when you don't want to have meat or when you want to reduce the amount of meat you eat gradually in your life. And that's the reason to have these alternatives available.
You know, interesting point over here. What has really given a boost to the whole mock meat revolution, if I may call it, is also COVID-19, because in the beginning of the pandemic, people were really afraid of zoonotic diseases spread by animals. If you remember, people had stopped eating meat for some time, and then these alternatives kind of sprang up for the environmentally conscious, as well as becoming an option, and veganism is really in. But the question is, how does it really taste? Does it taste like the real thing? So Vik, tell us what you've prepared for us today.
Yes, so we're going to go through the biggest challenge today, which is Tamanna approving all of it
I'm
little
not
later.
approving anything.
So we have the charge skewers, which is a replacement for our street side chicken tikka. It's charred a little bit, and you can see it charred to perfection right here. We come to the second one, which is our mini hot dogs, which is an international snack globally, which we have created here. And again, we come back to an Indian very popular appetizer, which is the tandoori kebab. So you see the tandoori kebabs on this side, and you see the achari kebabs on this side, and they all are flavored to perfection. They all are made out of soy, protein-based, plant-based, and we will wait for Tamanna.
Okay, so tell me something. So all of this is vegan. So all of this, which is looking like mayonnaise, all of this is vegan.
Right. So you have your mint chutney and your mint chutney with the kebabs here, which are vegan. You have the mayo here, which is actually an Urban Platter product, which is 100% vegan, and you have the mint mayo, which is also vegan.
Okay. So let's taste.
You have the mustard right here, which is vegan
yeah,
too.
so
right? Let's go for it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. Talk to me about what is in this thing. It's supposed to be like chicken tikka, is it?
So it's supposed to be like chicken tikka. You see the texture, the flavor, the aroma. It's all just like a chicken tikka. You know, when you bite into it or when you break into it, the stretch, the chew, it all feels just the same.
And okay, don't tell me what it's made of.
Right.
Let me try it first. Oh wow.
Thank you. So it's a little spicy chicken tikka.
So now tell me, what is this made of?
So this is 100% soy. It's plant-based, and it's flavored with all vegan ingredients to give it that, and it's topped with a little vegan butter.
Okay, so it does taste a lot like chicken tikka. I must say, it does taste a lot like chicken tikka, and if I absolutely didn't know, I may be confused that it's the real thing.
Thank you very much.
I think the only difference with meat is, in meat you get that sort of fibrous stretch at the end of it, So that's not there, but that's actually a pleasant thing. So it does taste. Okay, so Jay, tell me nutritionally. Now, my question would be, clearly something which is made out of soy and then looks like a tikka is processed, right?
Right.
Is it healthy?
Yes, because so what you're eating over there is a form of a chop. It's not exactly soya chop, but it's not overly processed as you might think, and is made largely with soy protein and soya flour, which are rich in protein and plant-based ingredients. So yeah, it's pretty healthy overall, and you get about the same amount of protein that you would per 100 gram with this as you do with chicken, and so you know it's pretty comparable. Free from antibiotics, free from any of the other things that you're unaware about chicken. You never have to worry whether this is undercooked, not cooked, whether there's something wrong with it, whether it's old. All of those things are just gone away. You can eat this guilt-free whenever you want.
Okay, should we try the next thing? What do you think we should try next?
Yes, let's go for the hot dogs because we'll do one Indian and one Western style. So we'll try the mini hot dogs. It's called the double hot dog.
You guys have to try as well.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Come. May I serve you some?
Please, I'll just take one.
Thank you.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
So now this is a vegan hot dog. Tell me what's in this.
So there are two little hot dogs, the mini hot dogs, and again I will share the ingredients with you once you dig into it.
Okay. Oh, that tastes like a hot dog.
Thank you.
I must say on the hot dog, it really, really does taste like a genuine hot dog. You can't tell that this is made out of soy.
It's made out of soy. Even if you look at it very closely, you look at the bite, you look at the stretch, you look at the texture, it's identical.
It really is. It's astonishing.
Right. So even if
Actually.
you'd like to pull it out and just see the real hot dog, you can.
Yeah, I
you
would.
can-
I know where my fork's gone. One second. Okay, let's take a closer look of what this is looking like inside. And yeah, it's cutting like a chicken sausage. And it's pretty yum. That's amazing. Now tell me, how does this compare cost-wise? Because at the end of the day, for this to work, is it comparative to, say, a chicken sausage or a packet of chicken sausages I would buy?
Yes, in terms of all the products which seem processed, right? You take nuggets, you take sausages, they're already price competitive with their counterparts here in India. When it comes to more simpler meats, let's say you want to replace a chicken breast or something like that, that's when the game gets a little complicated because finding an exact replacement for just simple cuts of meat is still a little further away in the future in terms of the R&D and in terms of the investment in to be able to manufacture that at a mass scale and distribute it so that everyone can consume that product at the volumes it needs to be consumed at.
So explain to me the R&D that goes into it, because to make something out of a plant that tastes, feels like a meat is, I'm sure, a pretty complicated process.
Correct.
So how does it really work?
So there's two aspects to it, right? There is the completely scientific aspect to it, which is to do with the ingredients, the nutrition, how things will last over time. And then there's the taste aspect of it, which is saying that how do we get someone to eat something which looks exactly the same, but is made with completely different ingredients? Would you be able to do that with, let's say, a paneer? Like you will never eat a paneer makhani and chicken makhani and be like, oh, this is the same, right? But I'm trying to make an alternative which is of chicken. So the development for flavor and development from a science end are the two main aspects to it. And what is nice when it comes to such processed products is you already have a benchmark product, right? Like when I'm making a tandoori seekh kebab, when I'm making a pork sausage or a chicken sausage, those products have been around for a while. So my target product, what I'm trying to reach, is already out and available in the market. And now what I'm just trying to do is make something which is similar, close, and then at some point better. And that's basically the R&D process. There's a lot of scientific stuff that goes behind it, which is measuring the bounce of it, measuring the ingredients of it, and so on. But we do all of that and then serve it to you in a nice packet and be like, go enjoy some plant-based meat.
So that's amazing, because to make something look like it's meat. So this is the new thing on the table. I'm having a very exciting afternoon, I must say. So tell me about this. So now this could be anything, right? Because you could put a veg patty in this, you could put anything. So open this up and Let's see what's inside.
Okay, come, let's have some fun. So this is your 100%. I'll need to actually split it up for you. It's something like that, and then it's cheese loaded on the other
You'll
side.
have to do it the other side so you can see it. One
So
sec.
then that's exactly, you have some melted cheese on it, which looks, feels, tastes exactly like cheese.
Wait, let me just put this apart. Touch the food. One sec. So, okay. So, you're getting this? So, tell me, what is this patty here? The patty is the secret, right?
The patties here is the secret, and once again, I'm going to give you more information about the patty once you dig into it.
Okay. So, this is all for me?
This is all for you.
Okay.
This is all.
I think I will do it like a legit burger.
Let's go ahead.
Let's hope I don't
Wow.
make a mess. This is not going to fit. Okay, we're going for it. That tastes like a legit burger.
Thank you very much. So this is, actually we should be thanking Beyond. This is one of the international patties that have been imported in India.
I want to show this, one sec. I just want to show this to people who are watching. Look at it from the side. It bites like meat. It tastes exactly like meat. And if I were just to try the patty, and forget about the bread and all of that, which could mask the taste. Does it, see it's got the char, does it taste like a red meat patty? That's the question. Absolutely does.
Thank you.
How does that happen?
So this is again created plant-based, but this has a lot more than a plant-based or a lot more than soy, like pea and your rice, and it has 21 grams of protein, which is very, which is a whole meal by itself. You would also like to take out another bite and smell or take the aroma of the patty and compare it to initially what you have.
Any red meat kind of patty.
Any red meat patty.
So how would you infuse, and that's an important point. Jay, why don't you comment on this? How would you infuse the smell of meat into something that's vegetable or plant-based?
I mean, food innovation have been going on for hundreds of years, right? You've seen how there is a vanilla infused aroma, cake mix or anything like that, and the technology remains the same, where you're developing all these flavors that allow you to mimic certain aspects of meat. So for example, when you come into my R&D lab, right, you'll have flavors or aromas which range from a mock beef, a charred beef, a smoked beef, a tenderloin, and so on and so forth. And there is a wide variety of R&D a lot of large companies do to provide us with the resources to be able to mimic this. It's again what, like even when you take a look at pork sausages, right, which are traditionally made, they do have added flavor. Just turn the pack around for any pork sausage you buy and you'll see the ingredient panel.
Why should this be healthier? How is this healthier, apart from the fact that it doesn't have animal fat and cholesterol and all of that? But my question to you is, isn't this also very processed?
No, not necessarily it's very processed. Yes, anything that's packaged is processed to a certain limit or to a certain level. But like Jay said, that there is no cholesterol in it. It's made 100% out of plants. And they are also a frozen product, which to some level I feel is less processed.
Okay.
Or,
Who are the kind of people who go for this? I mean, you've been telling me that the demand has just exploded in the last year or so. Who is your average customer who goes in for mock meat?
It has. We have guests who have turned vegan. So they are our first guest. We have the vegetarian community in the country who want to try what mock meat is, and who have never tried, and just for the fun of it to try it. There are animal lovers who have converted again into either vegetarian because it sounds funny having a animal at home and loving animals and then going home and eating a butter chicken didn't make sense to them, and they want to try it. So they want to give it up, but they don't know how to give it up, and that's where we come in the picture, and that's what we created for them.
And Jay, give me an idea of the market, the overall space. How large is it right now? How fast has it grown?
I think over the last 2 years that you specifically said, right, over the pandemic, we've seen some significant growth, where from 2020 to 2021, the market has grown 3x in terms of the availability of the products and in terms of the market cap. The overall cap is still small compared to what you see in the West, where you see Beyond Meat being a listed company today. It's trading on the New York Stock Exchange, so you can see that it's here, it's legit, it's not a fad, it's something that people are truly invested in. But right now, with, like as you said, celebrities coming into the space is getting more and more recognition, and that allows us to offer them more alternatives. And so we're offering now a pork alternative, a chicken alternative, a beef alternative, if I may. You're offering all kinds of things, and that's what's going to allow the market to grow continuously in terms of offering different alternatives for all the different meats we eat. Like we eat keema a lot, we eat egg a lot, we eat kebabs a lot.
So is this, no, tell me, is this a very urban metro city phenomenon? I mean, we're sitting in a fancy part of Mumbai and in this lovely cafe and having all of this. But so is this now a very niche thing? Clearly it is niche, but is it available and being made only in your top metros?
I wouldn't say that. In terms of FMCG companies, right? Not restaurants. There's FMCG companies in all parts of India right now doing development in the plant-based meat space. A lot of whom we've partnered with to get interesting products out there. The reason why they're able to do that is because one of the main or key pillars of plant-based meat is to develop plant-based meat using indigenous ingredients so that they're truly sustainable for the future. If we're going to go and take only one crop and develop based on that, it's not going to work out. Apart from that, in terms of small cities, right? We've been a direct-to-consumer brand. We've been selling online for the last 6 years. And what we did first in terms of innovation was develop ambient products which were able to deliver across all pin codes. And now we don't see a difference where, let's say Mumbai orders 1,000 times more than a small city. We're delivering our jackfruit meat in some corner in Punjab, in some city in Assam, and it's going all over the country, and there's people who are accepting it. There's people who message us every day saying that, hey guys, can you bring an alternative for this? And so you can just see that the demand for it, there are people everywhere in this country who want this and who are asking for it. So yeah, I don't think it's just a metro phenomenon.
What is Vik, what would you say would be the toughest kind of non-vegetarian food to replicate in mock meat kind of format? I can see that the process, like the burgers, the sausages, the kebabs, you've got down pat. But something like a roast chicken or a grilled chicken, that would be now the next level?
The next one. Like he said, the whole chicken if you're looking at, or the whole turkey if you're looking at, that would be at the next level. Of course, this is the easiest thing to do. To recreate this is not a very big challenge for us because 90% of the job is done by them. We got to get a lot of flavor in that, what we do, and I think we have achieved a quite nice ballpark to that thing. So creating this is not a challenge. Also, I would like to share with you, I was a hardcore meat eater at one point of time, and then we changed, we converted, became a vegetarian, became a vegan. So I know the taste, I know the flavor of meat. So it's easier for me to understand it and to serve this. So that's what, we just make life very easy for everyone.
All right, so I have tried now an array of dishes here, and as someone who loves my meat, I must say that the difference is indiscernible. So if you serve this somewhere and you don't know that it's plant-based and it's not meat, it would be very, very difficult to make out the difference. Now the question is that in a country like India, where vegetarian food is so widely and easily available, is this going to become a mass market product? Will it go beyond a niche audience? But looking at the way veganism is picking up, perhaps there's a bright future, and if the growth of the industry has told us anything in the last couple of years, there's more exciting things to come. So this is a space we'll definitely be watching.